Hi everyone, to start my video I want to be sorry because I have a fucking bigot accent, so I'll use a voice generator. So let's start this video about how to make rage hearts
great again.
I'm not playing on PvP, so I'll only talk about PvE situation, especially damages against bosses. Many people think RH is trash tier since reboot. I'm not okay with this idea. If you compare with many characters, obviously RH isn't strong, but that not mean he's trash tier. There is other character with less power than Rage Hearts. But he have a lot of little problems preventing him to being a great character, not broken character, just a great character, really funny to play, not broken but not low tier. For example, Devastating Strike. This skill is really interesting because it's a mono hit, and mono hit on videos game is strong because you don't have to wait for all of damage of her skill. One hit only and her skill damage is over. That's a good point. But I really don't understand why actually there is a gap if the boss have a super armor or not. If the boss have a super armor, like Rosso, her skill will do 17,600% of damage, but if the boss haven't a super armor like Yikai on Hanir for example, her skill will do only 14,500% only. Nonsense. I can understand this gap on PvP, because you will have no difficulty for killing everyone with Devastating. Yeah, okay, but on PvE, what the hell guys? Other character don't have this type of restriction on their main skill. Eventually, the gap is about the size of the boss, but damage of this type of main skill are much higher than 17,600. We can see 30,000%, 40,000%, 50,000%, 100,000%. So they will do 15,000%, 20,000%, 30,000% against little boss, and really more damage against huge boss. This type of gap can be justified, because this type of damage is really insane. Devastating Strike isn't insane, it's a mono hit yes, but its max power is only 17,600%. And now many boss have a super armor, so there's no reason to keep this gap. So removing it, it's just a common sense. Another point about RH is about Valkyrie's Javelin, or precisely the difference on each Javelin's damage on non-mod and on-mod. If we compare the difference we can see 1712% of damage for Nasod Spear on non-mod, and only 798% for mod. And for Spear Explosion we have 2900% for non-mod, and for mod 3234%. So the difference of damages about mod and non-mod per Javelin is huge. The total of all hit per side with Javelin on mod is 13,600% with only 4 Javelins, and for mod is 14,700% with 10 Javelins. Why this difference of damage? It's exactly the same as Javelins, the same appearance, the same skill. I can understand the difference when third job appeared on 2017, because more damage with this type of skill at that time was really insane, but no. It's just basic damage. And with the range of this skill, using mod version is useless every time. But if you decrease Javelins on mod from 10 Javelins to 8 Javelins like the non-mod, and put the same damage, the mod can really be interesting versus huge boss. Because you're able to do 23,200% if you do a full hit. That's really better, and this level of damage isn't insane. Also, with this version, you're able to use it for cleaning maps on dungeon. And the non-mod will keep his utility against little boss, because if you compare when the first Javelin appear on non-mod, you can see he is on close combat, but the other versions start further. So, the non-mod for little boss, and mod for big boss is expected when the mod was created by COG, and that can be a good thing, because against little boss RH can be DPS. But against huge boss actually his DPS is really bad if you compare with many other character. Another thing, for making Rage Hearts great again is put a better skill traits on Ground Crusher. This skill is a 300 MP cost and he only does 7,900% with a long animation. Common COG, you can't be serious with this skill. Look his appearance, he look like strong but he can't do damage, and it's 300 PM cost Mao. In comparison at the same time, Nova Imperator got Rain of Fire and Furious Blade got Rising Dance. So, change skill traits for heavy or ignore defense. And the last thing, we need to be changed on RH is about Guardian Strike. Why this skill it is not considered like an Nasod hand skill. You use flames with her hand, like 7 burst or cannon blade. Both are considered like an Elsword hand skill, so they can gain 10% of damage if you use another Elsword hand skill before, but not the mod of Guardian Strike. WTF, this is obviously a nonsense. That's all. There are other points which are debatable, but these 4 points are the main ones that need to be changed.